Hi, my name's Rock Santos, co-founder of Q Swimwear, and I'm a swimmer. We've created a swim brand by swimmers, for all swimmers, even the stay on my feet swimmer. Yeah, you know who you are, drafting off me all practice long. And every time I ask, hey, would you like to move ahead? You say, no, I'm good. Yeah, I bet you are. Q Swimwear, a brand for all swimmers, even the stay on my feet swimmer.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Friday, April 22nd, 2011. I'm Garrett McCaffrey. Today in the Finis Monitor, we've got an exclusive announcement from a young swimming superstar who would be a blue-chip recruit next fall as a senior in high school. Elizabeth Pelton has made her collegiate decision, and she joins us right now in the Finis Monitor from Baltimore to make that decision. Elizabeth, let's hear it. Where are you going to school in the fall of 2012?
I have decided to be a Cal Bear, and I'll be attending Cal Berkeley.
So this is a pretty unique situation because you're just a junior right now in high school. What made you make this choice so early?
There's a lot of stuff coming up in the next, year and a half. So we have World Championships in 3 months, and right into Nationals. Then we're going to start up training for next summer. So I think I'll really be able to focus on the next year and a half with this decision made.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense going into an Olympic year, but how did you kind of make sure that you stayed within the NC2A rules? Because officially, the coaches aren't allowed to contact you, I think, over the phone until July 1st. So how did you make sure that you stayed within compliance with the NC2A?
I have gotten to know some of the coaches over trips. I worked with Terry McKeever at Pan Packs a little, and then a little at Duel in the Pool, so I kind of got the rhythm of how it might be with her, at Cal, and I really, really liked that. And then my parents and I decided to take a little unofficial trip to Cal, so we checked out the campus, and it was great. I really just fell in love with that, and I knew Terry before, and we had a few emails, and I really think that I could excel there.
It's going to be a big change. Not only are you moving across the country, but you're also changing the style of training. Bob has got a little bit more volume, or is known for a little bit more volume and a little bit more time in the water than what Terry is known for. How do you anticipate adjusting to that new style of training?
Well, coming from North Baltimore, I think that going to Cal would be the perfect next step. I think that North Baltimore will prepare me to succeed there too, because I know Terry knows what she's doing, and I think also variety, it can only get better. So
yeah, there's no doubt that there's the talent there, and Terry has the proven track record. Did you talk to any other swimmers who made somewhat similar adjustments, like maybe your old teammate Felicia Lee, who went out to Stanford, and I'm sure that Lee's training group at Stanford's a little different than what Bob was doing back in Baltimore. Did you get any input from some of those swimmers or anybody else who has made a similar move?
I know a few swimmers from Cal. I was talking to maybe Dana on the pool deck at a Grand Prix, and she said that she loves the training there. But yeah, I think. What was the question again? Could you repeat it?
It's just, did you talk to anybody about making a change from a little bit more time in the pool to the more specific, limited yardage that Terry has somewhat become known for?
Oh. I don't know. I just think basically you just have to trust the training. I really do trust Terry. Even with the short amount of time I've gotten to know her, I really think we're going to be a good match, and I feel already comfortable there.
So what did some of the other swimmers, because you've been on multiple national teams, what did some of the other swimmers tell you about Terry that kind of made it the right choice? Terry as a coach, what did they tell you about her?
Well, she was the head coach of the Pan Packs women's team, so I kind of got to see how she operates. Basically, she really knows how to motivate the women's side of swimming. We're swimming for more than ourselves. It's really the team thing, and I'm a really big team person, so I think just that and then anything stemming from there is going to be good. And I know the team dynamic at Cal is great, so I'm really looking forward to that.
What was Bob's reaction to the decision?
Yeah, I think he really let me make the decision myself. But I think he was really, really happy when I told him that Cal was where I wanted to go.
So the coaching and your experience with Terry was a big part of it, obviously that program's success, but did it influence you at all how successful the Cal girls were at NC2A, specifically the backstrokers out there at NC2As?
Yeah, I mean, it was a factor. I was already highly considering Cal before NCAAs, and then they won it, so that was kind of icing on the cake. But even before that, that was top two on my list, I would say.
You've already had so much success in all of swimming, but specifically also in short course yards as the American record holder in that 200 backstroke. How low is that going to go? How excited are you for college swimming when you get to really attack and taper fully for an NC2A meet in short course yards?
Oh, it's going to be great. I think it'll be great to be able to focus on that too, because right now, we focus on short course kind of, but mostly for long course. But to be able to, really base the first half of the season on short course and then a full taper and just be in the NCAA atmosphere is going to be awesome. And then be able to go on and swim in the long course international stage as well. So I think it'll be a great mix of both.
So you're obviously making this choice so you can focus on Olympic trials. Does this take any of the pressure off of Olympic trials, knowing that no matter how it goes out there in Omaha, you've got a great 4 years ahead of you at Cal Berkeley right after that?
I think when I'm at Olympic trials, I'm not going to be thinking about that. I mean, I definitely will be excited for the next 4 years, but when I'm at the meet, then that's what I have to do. That's the business right in front of me, so one step at a time.
Yeah. Well, and the step after Omaha will be to London. I should have said if that takes off some of the pressure for London as well. But Elizabeth, that's exciting stuff. We really appreciate you coming on here to make the announcement, and
Yes,
we look forward to seeing you next year leading up to Omaha.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Liz. Elizabeth Pelton joining us in the Finis Monitor, and I believe that's our first collegiate commitment from the class of 2012. It's going to do it for our show today. Have a great weekend.